Wisdom Wednesdays. I hope your day is going pleasantly. So, I have decided to put a series together called Wisdom Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I'll be dropping a video on some type of insight, knowledge, wisdom, just something to get you to start thinking, something to get you to stop living on the surface of life and start digging deep. Start to get you to start asking the hard questions, getting you to get rid of all the patterns of lies and beliefs you've been told throughout your whole adult or childhood. Because best believe 90% of what we've been told or been taught is a lie. But yet all those lies are what makes us who we are, because that's what we end up believing. So today my question for you is, who are you? You see, you need to get to know who you are and get rid of all the labels you think makes you who you are. And that is really the most issue with us today, with our generation. We don't know who we are, so we're trying to find things in the external factor to add value to our life to make us who we are. Like, all right, I like going around and asking people questions, just hard questions sometimes. I talk to strangers all the time because why not? Clearly, my parents didn't teach me not to talk to strangers. So I would ask them simple questions like, who are you? I could randomly text my friend and ask, who are you? Out of the people I've asked, who are you? 95% of people cannot give me a response, cannot give me an answer. 4% of the 5 people that respond to me are not even sure about the answer. They're like, oh, I'm gonna teach you, or I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, I'm not asking you what you do. I'm asking you who you are. And see, that's the issue. We get it confused. We get mixed up what we do from who we are. Those are two separate things. What you do does not make you who you are. And see, we don't really know who we are. So we try to find validation on outside and external factors. So we add all these labels to our life to make us seem like we're somebody or we're important. Everyone wants to live a thrilling, liberating life, a life filled with joy, peace, happiness, ecstasy, peace within, well-being. But yet we trap ourselves in a little tiny box and we put all these labels around us. Oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, I'm a runner. Oh, I'm a vegan. Oh, I'm this. And you're trapped within this tiny box and you cannot even go a step outside of it because you've trapped and chained yourself right in here. How can you live a peaceful life if you're trapped in a little tiny box and you could only live within the walls of these labels you've put around you? And yet you want to live an exciting, a thrilling life. That's just impossible. Like, we need to realize that just our simply existing here, our life is worth everything. We don't need any other extended factors to add validation in our life. You validate you. You are important because of you. You don't need something to add labels to your life to make you feel important. And if you don't know that, no matter how much labels you have or how many degrees you have or what type of job you hold, then you're not important because you don't know that you're important without those extended factors. See, we need to start looking for the solution within. There's this quote that says, the only way out is in. That's the issue now. We turn it outside to find solutions in our problems. Most of us, deep within, we don't have peace. We don't have peace of mind. We don't have joy. We're trying to look for joy in extended factors for these things to add joy to your life. How is it even possible? Everything you experience is from within. So when your life is not going as you want it to go, you don't go find the answers in some other outward factors. You need to come back within yourself and look for the answers within. So stop thinking that you can add so much labels to your life and that becomes who you are. It just makes you confused. So I challenge you today to start asking the hard questions. Why is this this? Why is this that? Don't rely on somebody to educate you on life. Like, we rely I had a summer class this past summer. It was a philosophy class. And we were talking about some type of Plato, something he wrote or whatnot. And we had different opinions. So I asked the professor, what is your own opinion on this? What do you think? He was like, well, Plato thinks this. I'm like, but I'm not asking you what Plato thinks. He's dead and gone. You're alive and living. I want to know your own response. What is your thought on this thing right here? And he could not even give me a response. And that we rely on people to give us, we rely on the educators to educate us about life. How? That's why we're so messed up and so confused. You know, we're the most comfortable generations. Comfortable. We can order anything we want. Just in our phones. We can order a car, a house, grocery store. We cannot leave our house for years and still be comfortable because we could just go online and order everything. But yet we're the most miserable generation. Because we're trying to rely, we're thinking when we have this, when we have that, this is gonna make us happy, but it's not gonna make us happy. Extended factors do not produce happiness. It might make you like a little bit happy for like a while, but it's not sustainable. You like, because now you're basing all your happiness on all these extended factors, and things go wrong. Things are gonna go wrong. And when things go wrong, guess what? You're sad, you're depressed, and all these things because you cannot find joy deep within yourself. First of all, to live the life that you've always wanted to live. A life, a freely liberating life beyond the borders. You have to get to know who you are. Take time out of your day. Meditate. Take time out of your day. Think. Just don't go following everything people do. Just don't be following people everywhere they go. Like you're on social media. Oh, Beyonce, follow. Nicki Minaj, follow. All these people. Why are you following them too? Where? You need to be your own person. Be who you were meant to be. You don't need to follow people. Stand out. You wasn't meant to follow others. You were meant to stand out. So you have to be bold and courageous enough. You need to know who you are to be able to stand out. Like everywhere I go, right? I'm never just comfortable with everywhere around me. Like whatever people say, I just don't take it for what is. I ask questions. Why is this? Why is that? Why are they acting like this? Why are they acting like that? I get to think deep. You have to be thinking about things. Just don't go like following things. So I'm challenging you today to ponder upon this question. Ask yourself, if everything I have today is being taken away from me, who am I in the midst of nothing? Who are you when your friends are not around you? Who are you when you're not in your job or you're not at school? Who are you? Ask yourself that question. Think, and it might take you a lifetime to come up with the answer. Just don't give somebody an answer because you think that's what they're looking for, but think within yourself. Ask yourself that question. And even if it takes you a lifetime, that's okay. So, have a great day and live a peaceful, pleasant life. Find the answers from within and not outside. Because the only way out is in. Have a great day, people. Enjoy.